We all know that violent crime is the biggest issue facing our city, but this week may have been one of the worst in recent memory. Tonight, Fox 13 is breaking down the shootings and the numbers to show why. I'm Daryl Green.
And I'm Darcy Thomas. Let's take you through some of these cases. Late this afternoon, Fox 13 learned the two people shot and killed yesterday near Booker T. Washington High School were students at the school. The shootings around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon forced the school into lockdown and added to an already growing list of violent crime in Memphis over this past week.
And that violence continued overnight. Memphis police responded to two separate shootings in Orange Mound. Investigators say one man was critically injured on Saratoga Avenue, another killed on Ethel Street.
At least 6 people were shot, 4 killed in Frazier since Tuesday night.
And a deadly mass shooting at a candlelight vigil Saturday night left 1 man dead and 4 others injured, including a 14-year-old boy. Memphis police say it's time for the violence to end.
My career being on the job, has been a lot of violence here in Memphis. We need to curtail it.
Enough is enough in this city. It's time that the citizens know that this is not going to be tolerated.
We need your help. Community, we need your help. In order for us to solve this crime, the Memphis Police Department need you.
Yes. Fox 13 Investigates went through our archives for the last 7 days. Since last Friday night through this morning, we found these 26 shootings reported in Memphis and Shelby County.
It represents 36 people shot, 15 of those people killed in 1 week's time. And it does not include other reports of shootings where no victims were found.
Fox 13 continues our live team coverage of this issue tonight. Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson is in South Memphis right now, getting reaction from a mentor to one of the students killed yesterday.
But first, Fox 13's Martin Staunton joins us live in Raleigh. Martin, you were there earlier to really take the concerns of the community to the mayor and the police chief.
Yes, I was, Darcy, and Chief C.J. Davis says that her department has investigated 28 homicides in April, and there are still 5 days left to go in this month. And she and both the mayor talked about the role that children are playing in all of this.
As I think about the last couple of weeks, we've seen far too much violence in our city, and it has been completely unacceptable, heartbreaking to see young people losing their lives senselessly.
In just the past week, a seemingly endless string of violence. At least 15 people killed and 20 more hurt in more than 24 shootings in Memphis and Shelby County. Many of the victims and alleged perpetrators, children.
These young people is somebody's son, it's somebody's nephew, somebody's cousin. It's some OG in the neighborhood who know these young folks that need to be speaking some life into them and changing the course of their trajectory.
Police Chief C.J. Davis said it's hard for most people to wrap their minds around the amount of gun violence right now.
We're appealing to the community to help us. Parents, get your children. That was the C.J. Davis that came out of me. Get your children. If you want life and if you love your children, help them stay alive by paying attention to them, just like the mayor said. Either they will die to gun violence or they will end their lives in jail.
Mayor Paul Young shared an idea of something simple parents can do to help.
For the parents, the guardians, if you see a young person walking out of your household with a hoodie on when it's hot outside, with a backpack on, and it's not a school day, you need to ask some questions. You need to check the backpack. You doing that check is going to save their life.
And the mayor, chief, and other leaders here did more than just talk about the violence. They offered one possible solution. Coming up at 6, we're going to take a closer look at a bill that could soon become law that could actually help cut down on the businesses that give crime a place to fester. And you at home could be compensated. We'll share those details coming up. Darcy?
That is Fox 13's Martin Staunton reporting live tonight. Thank you so much, Martin.
When they put the rest in peace sign behind his name and his picture, and all I could think about when he was a little boy coming in the barbershop, he used to come here all the time.
A South Memphis barber says this one hurts. That's Carlos Miles. He says from infancy, he mentored a 17-year-old who was shot to death yesterday near the intersection of South Lauderdale and Mississippi, very near Booker T. Washington High School. That teen, one of the 2 students shot and killed near the school yesterday. Let's go to Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson in South Memphis Live in search of solutions. Daniel, Miles is far from more than a barber here. He's looked up to as an authority figure in that area.
Yeah, Daryl, you know it. The people at home know it. The barbershop has been long looked at as the nucleus of neighborhoods in inner city areas. This barbershop is no different. You can see someone there getting their hair cut. Oftentimes, people in that chair, be they older or young people, they will confide and listen to their barbers. Well, Carlos Miles told me that he had mentored that teen shot and killed yesterday. He says the 17-year-old's father just got out of the hospital yesterday. Miles shared this video of him cutting the boy's hair a while back. Now, Miles and community activist Frank Gotti say after this rash of shootings, we first will have to turn to God. He says that's the number one solution. Second, they say everyone is going to have to put skin in the game and act as mentors did back in the old days. They say teens want attention, and if the bad actors are offering to give them attention, that's who they'll turn to.
Let me tell you about a 13, 14, 15-year-old. The only thing they want is a hug. They be want to know somebody looking out for them. If you just go up to them sometimes, encourage them.
Like for real, sometimes you gotta just let them kids, we'll feed them, then we'll let them go play basketball, run outside, do whatever they want to do for like about 2 hours. But then we were getting closer to them and they were getting comfortable with us. You know what I'm saying? As a child get comfortable with you, he gonna learn how to talk to you. He gonna want to come and talk to you about his problem. You know what I'm saying? And when he feel like he in a sticky situation, you gonna be the person he called.
Yeah, Carlos Miles, he uses his barbershop as a place to talk to youngsters. He says they trust him. But again, he says he needs help. Frank Gotti, you all know him. He runs the Put the Guns Down organization in the Greenlaw area. Back out here live, you can see the owner of the barbershop, Carlos Miles. He is sweeping there. Now, coming up at 6, I brought up what a lot of you are probably thinking. A lot of people are scared to go up to these 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds. I'll tell you what these men say about that. Also, coming up at 6, these men, Gotti as well as Miles here, are getting calls in the middle of the night from mothers crying over their young sons. We'll tell you about those calls coming up. DG.
Yeah, look forward to that, Daniel, because that's the kind of perspective we need on this story. This is not just about the violence. This is about the survival of a community.
Yeah, and that's what they say. If you heard in the last piece, they say C.J. Davis, Paul Young, they can't do it alone. This is going to have to come from people in the community, people in homes, parents, guardians, grandmothers. We all need skin in the game.
Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson live. Thank you, Daniel. We'll see you at 6. Of course, Fox 13 is staying on top of these tragedies and what's being done to curb the violence. You can get the latest on our Fox 13 News app. It's free to download. Please do it. It's in the App Store and on Google Play right now.